Hi, I'm Stefan Mahler, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to enhance public life through green stormwater infrastructure. Traditionally, our cities are built with gray infrastructure. This means that there is an excess of hardscapes, like concrete, which direct polluted stormwater into our sewers. Likewise, gray infrastructure prioritizes cars rather than active transportation around our cities. For my capstone, I aim to understand how design could enhance public life while reducing pollution. I first got started with the idea of public life during my internship on Board and Vellum's Public Life Counts project. Here, we collected data on how many people were moving through space, how people, how many people were staying in space, what people were doing while they were staying in space, and what environmental conditions were in that space. This type of analysis falls under the category of Gale method. The data we collected and synthesized during this project informed design recommendations for the Capitol Hill Housing, a local housing organization. I wanted to build off the findings of the Public Life Counts project, so I looked at two questions for my research project. First, what are the systems of an urban environment? Second, how can improvements be made upon these systems? To answer these questions, I conducted a literature review, I looked at precedent studies, and I conducted a site analysis of the existing conditions of Pike and Pine, which you can see in Figure 1. I found that the urban environment contains a mix of human and natural systems. Human systems are quality of space, stakeholders, lighting, traffic, and collisions, which fall under the broader public life category of this district. The natural systems are tree canopy and hydrology, which make up green space and stormwater, respectively. As mentioned before, my site analysis emphasizes that public life is limited by cars. We see this by the collisions which occur in the district, as well as the two parking lots contrasting a lack of public infrastructure. For natural systems, gray infrastructure leads stormwater to few storm drains around the district, which are often slow to let water in, causing street flooding. While the findings of the existing conditions pose challenges to human and natural systems, my literature review and precedent studies show that green stormwater infrastructure is a solution to many of the issues I have identified. Green stormwater infrastructure includes natural systems and human systems into the design and improves on both types. This means that pollutants are filtered as stormwater collects in bioretention planters, as shown in Figure 2. It also means that public life is emphasized through design which activates the space for people. Activating the space or making it accessible to the people is an important part of the design process because it ensures that people are able to connect to the space, creating a sense of place. Green stormwater infrastructure, as the name suggests, also increases green space through trees and planters, which has been shown to improve one's feelings towards a space. In Figure 3, I depict 7 guidelines for the urban environment, which both creates green stormwater infrastructure and activates the space to enhance public life. As cities grow and more people enter its borders, we will need to consider people within the designs for urban spaces. I argue that rather than continuing to design for cars, we should be designing for people. The redesign I created of Pike and Pine fits into Seattle's comprehensive plan, which emphasizes community and environmental stewardship. We see these in the efforts taken on projects such as Vine Street and Swale on Yale and the new Seattle waterfront and many others around the city. This project also fits into Washington's Growth Management Act, which states that we should design natural infrastructure into public projects to mimic ecological processes. I'd like to thank you for watching my presentation today. I hope you find that urban design is an interesting way to combat environmental and social problems. I'd also like to extend a special thanks to my site supervisor, Haley McKay, and my faculty advisor, Jen Engelke. It was a pleasure to work with both of these fantastic people. They pushed me a lot, and I'm so grateful that they did so because I feel like I have created some great work with their support. I'd also like to thank my friends and family. I really could not have managed through this last quarter or these last 4 years without their continuous love and support. Thank you.